What is up, guys? Ryan from TBG. Before I start on this commentary, I'd like to say thank you guys so much for helping me reach over 100 subscribers and over 4,000 views. It really does mean a lot to see everybody working together. And what I plan on doing, keep going with Subscriber Sundays in hopes that through me we can all link with each other as small channels and progress. So anywho's, my little thingy's acting up a little bit. That's okay. Alright, welcome to episode 2 of COD Crazy Classes. Today's crazy class is what I'd like to call the world's heaviest SMG. Now, today, my SMG that I'm using is the LSAT with a suppressor FMJ, and this is what makes it an SMG, a laser sight. Now, after you listen to this commentary, I want you to actually go back and just watch the gameplay again and look at how the gun behaves when you put a laser sight on an LMG. When you go completely prone, the reticles get really small. When you crouch walk, it gets small enough, kind of like an MSMC without a laser sight. And then when you go prone, it's like an MP7 with a laser sight. So it's pretty much like you turn this gun into an SMG, and it's like this big bulky ass SMG now. So to classify this as crazy good, crazy bad, or crazy stupid, I'd say a little mixture of crazy good and crazy stupid. For one thing, to turn an LMG into a hip fire close quarters combat gun, it's pretty ballsy. So that's why I'm playing it on Stadium. Is this Stadium? Studio. Wow. Freaking Black Ops 1 logic. Okay. I'm just gonna freaking call it the new firing range. Firing range 2.0. So on firing range 2.0, there's a very few long lines of sight, and that's mainly around the B flag and around the A flag here. If you go around the C and throughout the middle and bottom side of the map, it's mostly close quarters. So, I mean, I'm turning this gun into a medium range and short range combat like an SMG, and I'm trying to hip fire as much as I can. It took me a little while to actually get a decent enough gameplay that showed off this gun. So what I decided to do for every future COD class is that I would use non-lethal kill streaks. Well, kill streaks that isn't like automated. Like, I'll do like Guardians and maybe Sentry guns, but other than that, I'm just probably gonna focus on UAV, counter UAV, and orbital VSAT. Just so I can do nothing but gun kills to show you, hey, you know, I got all these gun kills, you know, I got all these kills with just my gun. And so a little bit about the gameplay before I go into too further. I did say UAV, counter UAV. They were getting shot down a lot. I was sad face. I was about to cry when every time my UAV or counter UAV gets shot down. I'm like, I'm not gonna get my orbital now. I'm just gonna cry. I'm just gonna cry. So in COD Crazy Classes, basically, if you're new to this series, it's basically where I take a class and revamp it, re-energize it, and make it totally illogical. It doesn't make sense. Turn something into something that it isn't. Like my first episode, I turned a shotgun I turned a shotgun into a shotgun that makes you a sneaky bastard, which is the R870 suppressed, which you should probably check out the previous episode. There won't be any links anywhere. Just search it on my channel. I'm too lazy to put annotations. But yes, COD Crazy Classes, be sure to suggest. I've had a suggestion where I use a DSR-50 suppressed, but I'd rather shoot myself. That is, unless you're on hardcore, which you told me not to do hardcore, just put a suppressor on it. And I'm like, okay, it's a suppressed sniper. It still gets one. No, it still gets one hit kills, right? No, it doesn't. No, it's awful. It's pitiful. Now, I have used a ballista suppressed, and I have gotten better results with the ballista suppressed than I have with the DSR. It's probably because the DSR's slow fire rate, slower draw time. Ever since the new nerf, it's been stupid, and I don't think I'm ever going to get a decent enough gameplay to show off a DSR-50 suppressed. But what I do plan on showing you guys soon is Executioner, an assault rifle, and a sniper rifle, not the ballista suppressed, but another sniper rifle class that to be in COD Crazy classes. I'm also going to show a vector class soon. That the idea was inspired to me by Pico210. Go check out his channel as well, by the way. And I have so much hype for this series. So back to what you need to make. I know we're like 5.5 minutes in, and I'm just now talking about what you need to make this class. I'm sorry. To make this class, to make the world's heaviest SMG, you need an LMG. I prefer one that has high accuracy and high fire rate over damage. I prefer accuracy over damage with making the world's heaviest SMG. With a regular LMG class, I prefer damage and fire rate over accuracy, because honestly, fucking target finder and dual band scopes, you just don't even need accuracy. It makes accuracy for you, which is stupid. But I prefer the LSAT or the I have yet to try the hammer. I'm not even gonna go there. I prefer the LSAT or the MK46. But yes, put a laser sight on it, and you have the world's heaviest SMG now. To accompany the laser sight, I do recommend a second attachment just to fill in that second square. I prefer to use a suppressor, or maybe, I don't know, fast mags if you're gonna run suppressor, or if you're gonna run scavenger along with that, because this is you're gonna turn this into an SMG class. So I'm gonna give you the perks to make that as such. Perk number 1: lightweight, paired with either hardline or ghost. Now, I prefer pairing it with ghost, since you are going to be using it as an SMG class. So you're going to be rushing around a bit, you're going to get right up in their face, and you don't want people to see you. The second perk, I prefer either one of 2 perks. Do not use double perks because of the third perk that I'm going to save for later. I prefer either Toughness or Scavenger. It all depends on how the length of gameplay and how long you can get kills without dying. So if you're really getting up in their face and you're going to be dying occasionally, I prefer Toughness. If you're going to get right up in their face and you're not going to die, I prefer Scavenger. So it's all based on personal preference. But if you are going to run Scavenger, I recommend running Fast Mag as your second attachment on your LMG SMG. I'm just going to call it the LSMG, the light, well, actually a light submachine gun is even worse. Let's call it the HSMG, the Schmig. Actually, the Schmig. Let's call it a Schmig. The sub heavy machine gun. The Schmig. So, and the third perk, I prefer dexterity or extreme conditioning, but I do prefer extreme conditioning because dexterity, you're not going to be aiming down the sight after sprinting, you're going to be hip firing mostly, so extreme conditioning. That's all I have for you today, actually. To finish this off, I'm going to give you a quick little tip on actually performing with this LMG. Drop shot. Drop shot, do a sprint cancels to mount your weapon, and drop shot to close in those reticles. When you go prone, that laser sight really goes ham. So also, I recommend, if you actually are going to aim down the sight, hold both triggers at the same time, the fire button and the aim down the sights trigger, because you do have better accuracy than any other LMG ever created now with the laser sight, and you're gonna just dominate. Trust me, you're gonna have a lot of fun with this class. You're gonna piss some people off, and that's all about what COD Crazy Class is all about, is having fun in COD again. My name is Ryan from Two Birds Gaming. Add me on Xbox, XxTBGxSLIMxX. See ya.